Atanu Das and Tupovoy Swuro. So some archers we have not seen before. Well, Atanu Das we have.
And he was really solid in Shanghai.
Yes, he was. And he'll be the anchor for this team. They'll need him today to come up with a strong performance against the team from Korea. Korea shutting out Argentina 6-0, moved by Mexico 5-3, won the first set and then tied the next three to beat the Americans 5-3. That's how they got it done against the USA. And you are looking at the top three qualifiers this week. Also keep this in mind, Korea won all three stages that they attended last year.
There you are, the very first arrow.
How nice is that if you're Kubu-chan, or Bon-chan, excuse me, and you've got Kim Woo-jin and Oh Jun-hyuk on either side.
That's confidence. That's a comfortable place to be.
That should give you confidence. Kim Woo-jin making his comeback. #1 in the world in 2011, did not compete on the World Cup season or a World Cup circuit last season. But he is back now as he's qualified once again for this team. Again, the competition within the national team in Korea is so intense and so strong. He didn't qualify for last year's team, but he's back now.
He is indeed, and it's very, very nice of the Koreans to be shooting in alphabetical order. It helps my scorekeeping.
There, very nice of them. Hu Bun-chan with a 9, and now the man, Mr. Oh Jun-hyuk.
The very unique but very effective form. Oh, there it is.
Right from the get-go. Why wait?
And he, like the Chinese woman I believe I was talking about, his ring finger's off the string and he's got all kinds of leather just hanging out. Works for him.
So the bar set high, and India will try to match it.
Whoops.
And an 8 to start it off for India.
That was by Doss, I believe.
Sanjay Boro, 19 years old, unranked, shooting in his first World Cup event. And he gets off to a good start.
An Oh Jun-hyuk release right there.
And now this is a good look at Tupovoy Swuro, 26 years old, and does have some World Cup experience. And shows it right there with that shot.
So they're down by 1 after the first 3 arrows. It's unlikely that the Koreans will let them walk back in, but it's not always up to them. It's a 9 just low.
Mr. Kim a little bit low with that shot. And this is the man who won 2 medals at the 2013 Asian Championships in Taipei.
Nice group, a little bit off the left. He's going to want to move his sight, get those arrows in. It's a good group.
Oh Jun-hyuk, who will be in the men's gold medal match this afternoon. A rematch with Lee Sung-yeon from last year's World Championships in Belek, where Oh settled for silver, but he's got his mind on gold right here.
Yes, he does. That's a strong 56 to start.
The 22-year-old Atanu Das.
Another 8. Both of those arrows are out there.
We have seen him shoot very well in other competitions.
Really strong in China. I was astounded to see how, not to take anything away from it, I was amazed at how well he shot in China. And he actually shot those 2 very nicely. It's a good group, it's just not in the middle.
And he shot well here last year in Medellin, where he teamed up with Deepika Kumari to win a bronze medal in mixed team competition.
And here's that leftitis I was talking about. The Indians have a solid group all to the left. The Koreans are also out to the left. The competition field is definitely shooting a ring or 2 left of the practice field. Good 9. 2 points to the Koreans.
So a 4-point victory in that first set, and Korea goes. They don't give style points.
No, they don't.
Or skating.
Yep.
Figure skating.
It's all.
That's what I love about this sport. It's not subjective. It's purely objective. I mean, it's you either score the points or you don't score the points.
Yeah.
So a 2-0 lead for Korea, trying to win the gold medal. India trying to pull off the upset.
That's a better shot. Good
Das
line.
dialed in a little bit better that time.
A little bit high. I think on average his arrows are a little bit high. He wants to get those down and in.
Sanjay Burro,
Nice and smooth through the clicker. Good 9.
19-year-old who won the bronze medal at the Youth Championships in Ogden way back in 2009. And now here's Swirro, who missed out on a bronze medal in Ogden in 2011, but comes up with a nice shot.
They've made a fantastic adjustment after their first 2 arrows apiece, first 6 arrows total. Koreans are apparently shooting very, very quickly, which is very normal for Koreans. Oh, walked up to the shooting line with 40 seconds on the clock, which is absurd in a team round.
They don't mess around.
That was a nice X right there.
Oh, Kim Woo-jin. Koo Bun-chan.
Oh, another 10. Oh.
Back to back for Korea.
So India has made a nice adjustment. So has Korea.
Oh Jin-hyuk.
So throws his bow arm up, hauls it back, kind of turns his string hand a little bit. Ring finger falls off the string, flings his fingers open, the arrow's in the 10. Just as I said.
Just as you said. He follows the script. And that's why he's #1 in the world. Das finished in the top 10 in 8 World Cup events last year, and that's more like the kind of shooting we saw a year ago.
Perfect, sir. Correct.
I wonder if it's a little bit of a strategy, because this is the second time we've seen that, where Germany did in the women's match, Germany did the same thing. Their first set was relatively weak in comparison to the next sets. So I wonder if that's a strategy that they just shoot their first set and see where the arrows go, make sure that whatever adjustment they're going to do is true. So they take a little bit more time to make sure that it's a consistent thing that's going on, because it's set play. Because they're not
sacrificing that first set?
Only if it doesn't work, right? So if their sights are proper on their first set, then you've just shot 2 10s. If you haven't, you've lost 1 set, 2 points. Who really cares? It's set play.
And then you have to come back.
You have a more accurate read on what your bow is doing. I wonder if that's the strategy that these teams are using. Because both of them made dramatically great adjustments on the second set. All right, that's a 57 this set for
If I had
India.
to bet the ranch right now, I think I'd bet it on this guy to wrap up this set. Oh Jin-hyuk.
It doesn't need much.
Olympic gold medal in London. Going for gold here. It's a 9. That's enough. They win the set by 1. They pick up 2 more set points, and they go up 4-0 in the match.
And O shoots his first 9.
So India shoots well in that set, but just comes up 1 point short.
And that's what happened to the Americans in the semis. You can shoot strong, but the Koreans shoot a little bit stronger, and there you go.
How daunting is it? And I know you've faced the Koreans before. How daunting is it to go up against them in a match, in head-to-head match play, or are you just focused on that target and it doesn't really matter who you're up against?
That's a big part of it. It really doesn't matter any match who you're up against. If you do think about it, the Koreans are kind of freeing because they're always the favorite. You're always the underdog. You've got nothing to lose every time. It's kind of fun.
You know,
if you win, it's a big upset.
You know, in golf, Tiger Woods for so many years, you would hear that intimidation factor that he had.
Yeah.
You know, it's the golf course. You're playing against the golf course. Who cares if Tiger's out there? But he still had that effect, and I think Korea, and especially archers like Oh Jin-hyuk, do have that effect on their competitors.
Possibly. Not really sure. I haven't competed a whole lot against the Koreans, but it's just another competitor. You've got to go in thinking I can beat these people.
Here's a Tanu Das,
That's
ranked
good.
28th
There
in the
we are.
world. Good-looking young man. Great shot. Sanjay Burro now, who buried his last shot in the 10 ring.
Good.
Ooh, just grabbed a 10. Nice.
Just caught that line, just bit that line.
They've given him a 9-star. Probably from the spotter's angle, they can't quite see it. Camera angle was pretty clearly a 10. I hope, or I'll have to eat those words. There's another 10. There we are.
All right, they're turning up the heat.
Let's see how Korea responds. Interestingly enough, Korea has the skill to answer perfectly, and even if India shoots a 60, if Korea also shoots a 60, Korea wins
It's
this match.
over. Yeah. Kim Woo-jin.
There we go. Little bit of room for the Indians.
A little bit of a break.
Yep.
Assuming that 9 by Boro is actually a 10.
I'm pretty confident.
Well, if you're confident, I'm confident.
Ooh, there's another 9.
Another
So there we
9.
go. Definitely a little bit of breathing room.
All right. So this may not be a straight set victory.
10 from O here would be good. It's interesting, his ring finger slides off the string to a certain point and then stops. 3 9s from the Koreans. That makes this set interesting.
So India possibly with a 2-point edge right now, midway through this set.
They need to just sit here and focus on their game, do exactly the same thing they just did. There, that's the way to start it off.
From your lips to the ears of Atanu Das.
They can't worry about the fact that they're a little bit ahead of the Koreans right now because the Koreans can come right back.
Got to take it one step at a time. Try to win this set.
You need to put it away.
That will help.
That looked like a timid shot. He looked nervous when he let it go. I'm glad it was a 9 for his sake.
Tupovoy Swuro, competing
So-
at his first World Cup event since 2011 and
Oh, there it
competing
is.
well.
2 set points for India. The match will continue. So here's 3 free arrows for Korea. Another 9. Interesting.
자신 있어야 돼.
Another 9. They're dancing all around it. They have it completely pinned down. They've got it all. They've got it completely pinned down for O to walk up and just spike an X.
마음을 딱 끊기 잡아.
Doesn't matter what he shoots.
The set has been decided.
Yep.
There will be at least one more set. But let's see what.
Another
Oh,
9.
there's another 9.
Wow.
So 6 straight 9s for Korea in that is over. Then we'll take about a 3-hour break, come back for the mixed team and the gold and bronze medal matches for the individuals this afternoon.
The situation remains the same. India must win this set to extend. India's best hope is a shoot-off. So they need to shoot 10s and they need a little bit of help from the Koreans. There's another 10. That's fantastic shooting.
Das drills another 10.
Really, really stable.
Boros needs to bury one as well. 19 years old. Under the gun, under pressure, coming through.
Oh,
High five for Boro. And now Sworo, who is 26 years old and is the veteran on this team.
Good shot.
good quick shot. Good 10. Holy cats.
10, 10, 10.
So in the last 12 arrows, the Indians have shot a 118. They've shot 2 9s. Everything else has been a 10.
Game on, Garth.
Game on, Wayne.
Game on, Kim Woo-jin.
차분하게.
This is unbelievable shooting from both teams.
Ku Bonchan.
Yeah, there you go. There's a nice X. If you keep shooting them in the middle, keep shooting them in the gold, eventually they're going to fall in the 10.
It would be surprising if Oh Jun-yak was not back in that 10 ring with this shot. And needs to be. And
There it
is.
Oh, my goodness. Both teams are making this incredibly interesting. 2 perfect sets.
Well, it's
Perfect
a
half
little
sets, I
past
guess.
noon right here in Medellin, but it is a kind of a shootout at high noon right now.
Indeed.
Das
Oh, another 10.
does it.
Oh. But again, they can shoot all the 10s they want. If the Koreans keep shooting 10s, there's nothing
It's
India can
over.
do.
But you
So-
got to at least try.
Yeah, you got to do your job. The Indians are just, man, if they keep shooting these 10s.
Boro
There's a
outside the 10 ring.
So one more 10, and the pressure is on. This is unbelievably good.
That shot ended a string of 10s.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
There it is.
How about that?
59.
Sworo.
Korea needs at least 2 10s to win this match. 2 10s and a 9. 29 points to win the match. Anything else? We go to a shoot-off. I would love to see a shoot-off at this point.
You got to love the competitiveness of India.
There's 1 9.
All right, so there's the 9. So
So if
2
either of these-
10s and match is over. Anything
Yes.
less, and we play on.
we have a shoot-off. There's an X.
All right.
Oh,
so of
here's
course,
where you want the pressure.
Of course.
This man can handle it.
This is how they script it, right?
Holy cow, he is more than capable of shooting a 10 on demand. The demand is there right now. All eyes are on O.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
goodness.
goodness.
How close is that?
Oh,
How
no.
close is that? Oh, my goodness.
I can't call that. I think it's got a 10. My
I'm
gut
not
is
sure
it
you
says
can call
it's got
it.
a 10,
I
but
think
it
they're
is
going to have
so
to take
close.
a very close look. And obviously,
Wow.
oh, my.
What a gold medal match.
Wow.
Regardless.
And
if
they
he-
leave us in suspense.
If he gets that, that's a 59 to 59. That's almost perfect shooting.
And they are looking at it from every angle right
my
now,
goodness.
trying to get it right. And they will get it right.
They absolutely will.
Our
Will it
judges
be
do a
tie?
great job.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. How about that?
Oh,
Outside
they've called
the
it
10
out.
ring.
It's a 9.
He had to have the 10 to tie the set, split the set points, and win the match. But it's
Can't
probably
get any closer
what,
than
a couple millimeters?
I don't think it's that.
Not even that.
Not even close to a couple
Hopefully our
millimeters.
cameras can get a good look. Tom Green, by the way, one of the judges up there. Did they give it to Korea now? Or is it going to the
I think they're
shoot-off?
cheering them on for the shoot-off.
All right,
It's
that's
a shoot-off.
what
They're
it
picking
is.
up their bows.
All right,
Oh
we're
my
tied
goodness,
at 4.
4-4.
We're going to the shoot-off. What a comeback by India.
They have shot 3 9s since halfway through this match, since before halfway through this match. The last 12 arrows, they shot another 118. That's phenomenal shooting.
It really is. Since they fell behind 4-0 midway through this match, India has been sensational.
So we go back to the original shooting order. Korea will shoot first in this shoot-off. In a shoot-off, if I remember correctly, it's 1 archer shoots 1 arrow, 1 archer
They
shoots 1
alternate,
arrow.
yes. But what you're saying is out of the last 12 shots that India took, only 2 of them were 9s.
Yep.
The rest were 10s.
And both were Boro. So here's Kim to lead the shoot-off.
Here we go. Final match of the morning. Final team match. And it's going down to the wire.
There's
And
a
Kim
10.
Woo-Shin.
I can't believe I have to catch my breath. I'm not even shooting.
Tanu Das trying to catch his breath, compose himself, steady himself, get ready for this all-important shot. Oh,
It's
a
a
little
9.
low. All not lost, though. 2 more shots yet to go.
능력하다 찬수가 천천히 여유 있게 여유 있게.
Distance only matters if they tie for score.
Gu Bunchan.
There's another good 10.
And Korea trying
right.
to take control of this match here in the
India
shoot-off.
needs a 10. Must get a 10. Boro. It's a lot of pressure on a 19-year-old.
He's had his share today.
He's
Comes
got one
through.
now.
Clutch shot.
Oh, all right, so pressure's back on. If O shoots a 10, they win again. Here it is. The exact same situation we were a minute ago.
Anything less, he leaves the door open. But he
There it
usually
is.
does not do that.
Yep, that's a nice X. That was a solid X.
And
Korea
that'll
wins
do
the
it.
shoot-off. 5-4. What a great match.
This final shot, academic, has to be taken, but even as